Get. What is that? Go there. This class is a bit interesting class. Here must be action. Your action should be there, otherwise my reaction. I also don't want to use that stick. But what to do? They come back. Good morning, everybody. So, Sunday means CAG work, sorry, BBA work, right? Sunday BBA, and after completion of work, CAG, right? And in between there will be presentation. I think if you do like that, you will be smart. Now you may be thinking, oh, teacher is just giving us this and that. Other teachers are not like that. No, great people, they do the things differently. Understood or not? That's why something new we have to do. If you have got some other ideas, please tell me. That also can be done, isn't it? It doesn't mean that always teacher must bring BVA, CAG, Bhangera, this and that. If you have got your idea, just bring, we'll do it. Okay, the first work was submitted by Krijal Khanka. After Krijal, there will be presentation from Nistara Sai. She is absent, so I think she may come during daytime. Then there will be presentation from Desara Bhandari. But such type of this, no subject, don't do like this. Eh? There must be subject in your this one. Like, sir, I have just said that. Okay, Krijal, please, your turn now. This is the time to understand. And if you think it's quite important for you, you can write it. Okay? It's not like movie time.
Sir, how to rotate it?
Oh, okay. So, wait, is it photo or
It is photo.
it is photo only? If photo, then
There are two.
it's photo, no problem. So, why it's coming later? Downloaded, right? This is okay. Only two are there.
Yeah.
Only two are there. Means this one you can do now.
Sir, off.
Is okay? Please. Okay. It's your action start.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to respected science teacher and my dear friends. So I am Krijal Khadka and today I have sent my BBA work, photo of BBA work. So I just did 3 questions. Differentiate between derivation and next is velocity time graph showing. So first is differentiate between these questions. I feel like they will come in exams, so I have done this one. And first is differentiate between acceleration and retardation. Acceleration is defined as a change in velocity per unit time or rate of change in velocity, and retardation is defined as decrement in velocity. Here should be ty, velocity per unit time. Here initial velocity is less in acceleration and final velocity is less in retardation. Acceleration is always positive and retardation is negative. That means in acceleration the velocity always increases, its rate always keep on increasing, and in retardation the velocity decreases. And acceleration, the beginning velocity, that means v is always less, and then u is always less, and in retardation v final velocity is less, and positive and negative, it is a bit easier to remember. And next is speed and velocity. So speed means distance travel per unit time, and velocity means displacement per unit time. Per unit time is same, but difference is that speed is distance per unit time and velocity is displacement per unit time. And speed is a scalar quantity and it is vector and velocity is a vector quantity. And next is derivation. Derive v square equals to u square plus 2s. So before driving directly into derivation, first we have to assume the bodies and their short forms. Like first we have to assume a body moving with the initial velocity u and let its final velocity be v, as we know initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. After a time t, and t should be not t should be late as time, and the distance traveled by body should be s, and we already have that v equals to u plus at, that is from equation 1, and s equals to u plus v by 2 times t, this is from equation 2. And we have done here putting the value of t from I in the equation 2. From this t we have kept here its value, and from here v, since v is equals to u plus at is equals to v minus u, so therefore t is equals to v minus u by 8. So we are multiplying here, and u plus v, u plus v minus u, it is u square minus b square. And next is this multiplication 2a, and this grows here, it becomes cross multiplication, and 2as is equal with u square minus b square, and b square is equals to u square plus 2s, and it is derived. So next last question from my BBA work is showing the following data in velocity time graph. So for this we get upper one is always in x-axis and lower one velocity is always in y-axis. That means this side we have to write time in and its unit is second and velocity meter per second. So this side we write here from 0 is always it is origin, and 1 2 3 it is of time in second, and this is interval of velocity. So we have to start from 2 4, we have to give equal interval. If we write here 3 and here 4, then it might be difficult for us to plot the velocity and time. So here is given 0 4, that means 0 comma 4 means 0 should be in x-axis and 4 should be in y-axis. That means 0 is here and 4 is here, that means this is for 0 comma 4. We should always know that time is always in x-axis and velocity is always in y-axis. So x-axis comes first, as we all know that. So this will be at first and this will be at second. So next is 1 comma 6. So 1 is here and 6 is here. So 1 comma 6 x comma y, we have to know like that. And 2 comma 10 similarly here. 3 comma 14 this side. 4 comma 18 is here, and 5 comma 20 is here, and 6 comma 26 is here. And we have to make a straight line to show that how is velocity decreasing or increasing. So thank you, have a good day.
Thank you very much, sir. So how do you evaluate it? What do you want to give in for this presentation? Arina? Good. Are you? Good. You? Good. You? Good. You? Can you make your presentation better than this or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So that's great. So actually, this is the beginning. You can make much better than this one. You have to get the idea from others. Yes or no? But main thing is you have to fulfill your duties. Your duties is performing those practice work time to time. So Nishtara is absent now. Desara Bhandari. Desara's work is not here, I think. Okay. Ismarika Bhujel is here. She is absent. Even though she is absent, she has sent. That's great. Give her a big round of applause. I think due to some problems here. I will mark everything this also. Now, those who don't do 3 times consecutively BBA work, I will not teach them. I will send them back. I will send all their parents and send. They are not practicing, they are not reading, means why should they come here? Why? To look at the swag only? So, Sneha Malla. Sneha Malla, welcome her on this stage.
Namaskar and good morning to respected our science teacher and all of you, my dear friend. As you all know, it's Miss Neha Mala Thakuri from Group Einstein, here to discuss some BBA work. Now I would like to start.
No chance, I think it's not possible. Yeah,
Plus sign down.
yeah, plus no, yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, this one.
First question is, what are non-renewable source of energy?
What?
And non-renewable source of energy are those kind of energy which are exhaustible and also can't be replenished quickly. And second question is define compound machine. A machine which is made of more than one simple machine is called compound machine. And third question is how can we conserve energy? We can conserve energy by limiting use of it. How is sound wave produced? Sound wave is produced when the particles of medium vibrate from the direction of the wave through the medium. Define simple machine. The tools or devices which are used to make our work easier, faster, and more convenient are called simple machine. And sixth question is what is fuel? Substances that are used for producing heat energy are called by their process are called fuel.
That one. Another one.
And seventh question is name the principle on which a rocket works. Newton's third law of motion is the principle in which rocket works. What is fossil fuel? The remains of dead and decayed animals which are burned underground millions of years ago are called fossil fuel. And name any three devices run by solar energy. The three devices that are run by solar energy are solar dryer, solar cooker, and solar heater. And last question is what are the solar cell and solar panel? Solar cell is the device which can convert solar energy directly into electricity, and a group of cells growing in a particular way is called solar panel. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. So now let's check another person's BBA work. Sneha Swarnima Morgan, she has gone home. And who is this? Desara Bandara, what is this?
Link.
Is there a link? Link why? Why link? It may not open. Sometimes you have to connect the presentation. Okay, brain boosting activity. Yes, oh my god, great. Let's welcome on the stage Desara Bhandari. She has made all these slideshows. I think slideshow. What is this? Two are there? Okay. Let's do. It also shows that how much memory the person is.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to my dear friends and our science teacher. As you all know, it's me Desara Bhandari from grade 9, standing here to present my BBA work. MCQ. Which of the following per unit time is velocity? And its answer is displacement. On what factor does inertia depends? And its answer is mass. Which is the rate of a change of a velocity? Its acceleration. Which of the following formula can give the value of the velocity ratio of the wheel and axle is capital R by small r. Which of the following is velocity ratio ED by LD? Which following have a 100% efficiency and its perfect machine? Which of following work is done by a effort and its input work? What is the main sources of energy and its answer is sun? Which is solar energy stored in a material such as wind, sugar, biogas called, and its answer is biomass. And second is very short question answer. And first question is name the principle on which the rocket works and its Newton's third law of motion. What is compound machine? It is a machine which is made of more than one type of a simple machine. And third question is what is efficiency of a machine? The ratio of a useful work done by the machine to the total work put into machine is known as efficiency of a machine. And fourth question is what is wind? Moving air is known as wind. And fifth question is what is Inertia. The property of a body due to which it remains or tend to remain in the original state of a rest or a uniform motion on a straight line unless an external force acts on it is known as inertia. What does the wear of a lever is 3 indicated. ED is 3 times longer than the LD. What is fuel? Substance used for production of heat energy by the burning or nuclear process is known as heat. How can we conserve the energy? We can conserve the energy by using the alternative methods. Difference between balanced and unbalanced force are balanced force doesn't change its state of motion or rest, and unbalanced force change its state of rest or motion. And what is the relation between inertia and mass? Inertia is directly proportional to the mass. And name a device run by a solar energy is solar heater. Define ideal machine. Those machine who has 100% efficiency is known as ideal machine. What is indicated by the efficiency of a pulley is 60%. 60% of a pulley is used by a machine and remaining 40% is not is reduced by the output work. Define fossil fuel. It is the remain or dead and decayed plant and animals. And third is short question answer, and here is derived. V square equal to U square plus 2AS. V equal to T plus U plus AT is a first equation, and S equal to U plus P by T into T is a second equation. Putting the value of a T from first equation in the equation second is S equal to U plus P by 2 into V minus U by A. S equal to V square minus U square by 2A, and 2AS equal to V square minus U square, and its answer is V square equal to U square plus 2AS, and it is derived. And another second question is, what is the advantages of using hydropower? It helps to multiply the force, and it also helps to do the work safely. Also, it helps to change the direction of a force. And third question is, what is VR? Why is VR greater than MA? VR is greater than MA because VR is not affected by the friction, but MA is affected. And there is difference between practical machine and a perfect machine. Practical machines are a real machine which is affected by the friction and have 100% efficiency, and perfect machines are the imaginary machines which are less affected by a friction, having 100% efficiency. State the second law motion and give one example. Acceleration produced in a body is directly proportional to the force applied to it in the direction of a motion, and it's inversely proportional to its mass. And its example is easy to drag stone than to the kick it. And another question is, define solar energy. The energy that is derived from the energy of a sun is known as solar energy. States the Newton third law of motion with example. Every action is equal to the opposite reaction, and its example is due to the reaction offered by water to the person, he or she is pushed force. Another question is, how is biofuel formed? Biofuel is made by the organic material that can be converted into the energy. It is obtained from the plants and the animals. And in fourth, there is long question answer. What is SI unit of acceleration? The SI unit of acceleration is meter per second, and its another question is, if a boy is running at the velocity of 80 meter per second in a 7 second, then its solution Then we should find its acceleration, and its solution will be u equal to 6 meter per second, v equal to 80 meter per second, and t is 7 second. And to find the acceleration, we should use the formula v minus u by t, and answer will be 0.57 meter per second. And another question is of numerical. In inclined plane showing the diagram, the distance between A and B is 16 meter and the distance between B and C is 6 meter. 6 meter. And if the MA is 2.5, then find the following question, and here is the figure. And load is 850, and load distance is 16 meter, height is 5 meter, and MA is 2.5. And in first we have find the M. By the formula of MA we have find the effort, and in second we have used VR formula L by H, and in third we have used the efficiency equal to MA by VR into 100%, and we have found in fourth output and input work by using the formula L into H and E into L. And third question is the radius of a wheel is 40 cm and radius of an axle is 0.1 in the wheel and axle. If a load of 1200 Newton is overcome up to the 4 meter by applying and force of 400 Newton, calculate. And its first capital R ratio of a wheel is 0.4, and radius of axle is 0.1, load is 1200, and LD is 4 and E is equals to 400. First of all, we should find MA by L by E, and second we should find VR by radius of a wheel, and by radius of axle. In the third we should find the efficiency MA by VR into 100%. And last is we should find also output work by using the formula E into ED. And last question is breadth of the widest part of the wheel is 8 cm and its length is 20 cm. By the application of the effort of 400 Newton on the widest part, it resides the force of 800 Newton inside a wooden block. Calculate. And the load is 0.2, weight is 8, effort is 400, and load is 800. First we should find the MA by using the formula L by E, and in second question we should find BR by using the L by load by weight formula, and in last we should find the efficiency by using the formula MA by VR into 100%. By saying this much, I would like to conclude my presentation, and thank you. Have a nice day.
Wow, lovely presentation. Actually, I wanted such a presentation. On Friday, I told you. So, children, you have to do BBA, but in this time, you have to make yourself one sample question and solve it. Give her a big round of applause once again. Are you clapping or just hitting her? Yes. This is called sincerity. Actually, you are practicing for your betterment, not for my betterment. Don't make it formality. Sir said, let me write something and say, not like that. And next thing, here one derive. One derive was there. Which slide was that? Maybe this slide. Derive b square equals to u square plus 2as, right? So remember, here you must not start directly like this, okay? You have to explain, like, let a body is moving at a speed of u. After some time, its velocity changes to v. If you write, it's better. But you have made one complete set. Great job. Okay, so this is the way. So children, you have to practice with your full attention and interest. Interest matters. If you are interested, you can do lots of things. And if you are under the pressure of somebody, then you cannot. But it doesn't mean that Neopani will not give pressure. Neopani gives lots of pressure, lots of work, because you don't have interest at all. Thank you very much. Now Desara's work is completed. Nistara has sent again. Mira Magar is here. Who is Mira Magar? Nilisa Joshi, Nistara Sai, Nilisa Joshi, Viveki Keshi, Priyanshi Shrestha, Avisha Duwari, Viveki, Sarnia Keshi, Pujana, Lani, Sasank Lamsal. You are Naruto. Now became his real name or not? Aaron Naruto was there. Anmol King. Arina Gobaju. I think it's better to welcome her on the stage. Okay. Welcome. Children, what do you think? Do you like this section or not? This BBA section is better?
Yes, sir.
It just gives you much more section, but practice, practice. Alright, so. Can you make a bit bigger or how is it? One? Yeah, okay.
Namaskar and very well good morning to you all. As you all know, it's me Arina Gobaju from grade 9 to present my BBA work, brain boosting activities. As our science teacher have assigned us this work, I have submitted it, and it goes like this. Force and motion. It is from force and motion lesson, and when a number of forces acting on a body do not change its state of rest or uniform motion on a straight line, the forces are said to be balanced force. When a number of forces acting on a body changes its state of rest or motion on a straight line, the forces are said to be unbalanced forces. And the next question is about average speed and average velocity. Average speed AVS is the distance traveled d per unit time t, also known as the rate of distance. It is also known as a scalar quantity, i.e. having magnitude but does not occur in a particular direction. It means that it has magnitude but not direction. And the formula to calculate it is average speed is equals to distance by t, and the next question is of average velocity. Average velocity AV is a displacement as per unit time t. It is also known as the rate of displacement. Velocity is considered as a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction, and the formula to calculate the velocity is AV is equals to S by T. It means that it is the display S is dedicated to displacement and T means time. And next formula is AV is equals to U plus V upon T. U means initial velocity while V means final velocity and T is time taken. And it is of as a unit of AVS and AV. The SI unit of both speed and velocity is meter per second. And the next is uniform velocity. If a body covers equal distance in an equal interval of time on a straight line, it is also called constant velocity. And next is non-uniform velocity. If the body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time on a straight line, it is said to be non-uniform velocity. And here is the definition of acceleration in next question. And the change in velocity per unit time is acceleration. It is also defined as the rate of change in velocity, while the retardation is the decrement in velocity per unit time. It means that retardation can also be defined as negative acceleration. And the SI unit of both acceleration and retardation is meter per second square. And while showing in graph, it is like this. Like in x-axis there will be time in second, and in y-axis it will be displacement in meter or velocity in meter per second. And here is equations in motion. There are 4 equations in motion, like relation between initial velocity u, final velocity v, and a and t are first equation, and it is v is equals to u plus at, and relation between s u v and t are second equation, and it is s is equals to u plus v upon t plus 2 multiplied by t, and next relation is relation between s, u, a and t are third equation, and it is like this: s is equals to ut plus half a t square, and it is third equation, and relation between u, v, a and s or fourth equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, and next is the definition of inertia. Inertia is a property of a body due to which it remains or tends to remain in the original state of rest or uniform motion on a straight line unless an external force acts on it. And it is there is the relation between inertia and mass. Inertia is directly proportional to mass. And the next is inertia of rest. Inertia of rest is the property of a body by virtue of which it remains or tends to remain in the original state of rest unless an external force acts on it. And its examples are: when a blanket is given a sudden jerk, the dust particles fall off. And the next one is: when we stand or sit loosely on a bus and the bus suddenly starts to move, we jerk backwards on the bus. We can feel it while moving through the bus. And next one is inertia of motion. Inertia of motion is the property of a body by virtue of which it remains or tends to remain in the state of uniform motion on a straight line unless external force act on it. And its examples are: passenger on a moving bus jerks forward when the bus stops suddenly. And next example is: an athlete runs for some distance before taking a long jump. And next is the definition of inertia of direction. Inertia of direction is a property of a body by virtue of which it remains or tends to maintain the direction of motion unless external forces act on it. Its examples are: when a bus takes a turn suddenly, the passenger experiences a jerk in the opposite direction. And here is the next example also: when the wheel rotates at a high speed, the mud sticking on the wheel flies off tangentially. And here is the definition of force also: external agent that changes or tends to change the position of a body from rest to motion or vice versa. And there are three laws of motion by Newton, which is classified as Newton's first law of motion, Newton's second law of motion, and Newton's third law of motion. Newton's first law of motion states that every body continues to remain in its state of rest or uniform motion along a straight line unless an external force is applied on it. It can also be defined as a law of inertia. And their examples are: a bullet fired on a window pane makes the clear hole in it. And next example is: athletes run before taking a long jump. And the next is the definition of the statement of Newton's second law of motion. It states acceleration produced in a body is directly proportional to force applied to it in the direction of motion and inversely proportional to its mass. It describes the relation between force, mass, and acceleration F, m, and a. Their example is: it is easier to drag a stone than to kick it. And it is easier to stop a fast running bicycle by taking a long time than to stop it suddenly. And Newton's third law of motion, it states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Like here in example, in order to swim, the swimmer pushes water backwards due to the reaction backwards, and due to the reaction offered by the water to the portion, he or she is pushed forward. And next example is: when the mouth of an inflated balloon is left open, the balloon flies away. It means that balloon flies away to the opposite direction of the mouth, which exerts the gas on it. And there is a definition of elasticity: the property of a solid materials by virtue of which it tends to regain its shape after the removal of external force. And plasticity is the property of solid material by the virtue of which it tends to retain its deformed shape after the removal of external force. And here is some derivation of those equations. V is equals to u plus at. Let us assume a body has initial velocity u and it is subjected to a uniform acceleration a, so that the final velocity be v after the time interval t. Now, by the definition of acceleration, we have the formula: a is equal to the v minus u upon t, and after it we can do cross multiplication, which makes at and v minus u, and the minus u is brought forward and it becomes at plus u is equal to v, and it is the first equation. While the next one is s is equal to the u plus v by 2 multiply by t, and let us assume a body is moving with initial velocity u. Let after time t its velocity become v and the distance traveled by the body be s. For uniformly accelerated motion, average velocity is the mean of initial velocity and final velocity, and therefore we have the formula: av is equal to u plus v by 2, which is the first equation, and av is also calculated by av is equal to s by t, which is the second equation. And from equation 1 and 2 we can write that av is equal to u plus v by t by 2 and is equal to s by t, and it is here the cross multiplication is done, and it becomes 2s, and here u plus v is multiplied by t, and the 2 is brought backwards, which makes it in division, and s is equal to the u plus v whole t and by 2. And here it becomes s is equal to ut plus 1 by 2 at square, and let us assume a body moving with an initial velocity u. Let its final velocity be v after time travel t and the distance traveled by the body be s. Then we already have v is equal to u plus at, which is first equation, and the second equation is s is equal to u plus v by 2 multiplied by t, and it is the second equation. And putting the value of v, this value in the equation 2, in here we should keep it, and here s is equal to u plus whole bracket u plus 80 and by 2 multiplied by t, and s is equal to u plus 80 by 2 multiplied by t, and s is equal to whole 2u plus 80 multiplied by t by 2, and here it this one is hidden in book, but to understand it clearly I have done it, and which this 2 is caught, and now s is equal to ut plus at square by 2, which we can write as s is equal to ut plus half at square, and the fourth equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Let us assume a body with the initial velocity u. It means that a body is moving with the initial velocity u and the final velocity be v after a time taken, and the distance traveled by the body be as we already have. We should take the first equation and second equation like in third equation, and but here we should put the value of t from equation I in equation 2, and here is the clear derivation how the value of t is kept, and s is equal to u plus v by 2 multiplied by v minus u upon a, and we have your multiplication s is equal to u plus v and v minus u. Here is done binomial multiplication, and this is common, but due to the sign plus and minus we have got it, and it becomes v square minus u square, and the 2a is brought forward, which makes it multiplication, which makes it 2as is equal to u v square minus u square, and it is 2as plus u square is equal to v square, and it is the fourth equation, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. And here is the last derivation of f is equal to ma, and I thought it was important, so I kept it at last. And let us assume a body of mass m is moved after applying a force f if a is the acceleration produced on a body on a straight line, then according to the statement of Newton's second law of motion, here is a is inversely proportional to f, and A is directly proportional to f, and A is inversely proportional to mass, and it is when m is constant, and it is when f is constant, and combining these two equations we have A is directly proportional to f by m, and f is directly proportional to ma, and f is proportional to kma. F is equal to the kma, where k is constant, and the value of k or constant depends upon the unit chosen for measuring force, that m is equal to 1 unit, A is equal to 1 unit, and f is equal to 1 unit. When substituting the value of equation IV, we get 1. Here the value of f is 1. According to this statement, here the value of it is f value is 1 and k is constant, and 1 value is m value is 1 and a value is 1, which makes it 1. Making the value of k 1, and then equation IV now becomes f equals to ma, and it is the derivation, and hope you liked it, and I'll conclude here saying this much.
Thank you very much. So when Arina was presenting, one of her friend was saying so talented. That was the compliment. Comment, let's say. So she has practiced everything. Yes or no? Did she practice or not? So your duty is to simply practice, students. Remember, you will not get such type of chance to practice later on. When you are a student, then only you will get chance to practice. That's why do work with interest. She has done with full interest. Give a big round of applause to her. What is the sound? How are you clapping? Oh my God. So, Shiva Khera, one of the most famous motivator, he said, great people don't do different things. Great people don't do different things. They do the things differently. That's why try to do the things differently. And from today onwards, such type of video will not be posted in Facebook. No, not in Facebook. Just you have to check in YouTube only. Understood or not? Because only those related people, they will watch in YouTube and find out. Otherwise, keeping in Facebook, so half other people also they are watching, that's useless. So you know my address, do you know or not? You check it over there. In Facebook, I will share the link only. Is that clear? That's why you have to go in Facebook and check. Oh, I wanted to do this presentation quite longer, but what to do, time has already gone. So very wonderful time. Actually, students, they are superb. That's why you are a smart student. Give yourself a big round of applause. So remaining presentation will be done in our next period. Is that clear? So some of the boys, I think today none of the boys they got chance, right? Youth's duty was there, but he has gone out, and others boys they were just waiting for their turn. I don't know whose turn is there. Accordingly, they will present. The presentation is very important. Okay, thank you.